As today, Community House plays host to Zambia's incoming 7th Republican President-elect, Mr. Hakainde Hichilema.
President Hakainde Hichilema is the 7th President of the Republic of Zambia, elect, and this afternoon he addressed the nation, and some of the things he talked about was saying no to hate speech, freedom of movement and speech, freedom for all public medias to cover everything they need, and some of the things also he talked about is non-violence, is the administration will tolerate no violence. So it's really tackled everything that the country voted for that the past government did not. Here's him and listen to what he has to say.
This was your election.
Thank you.
You started by registering in large numbers under very, very restrictive and difficult conditions. You weren't accused to register as voters. I think the signal was sent that time that the youth of Zambia, who are in the majority, had taken a position for the 2021 elections. I took note of that. We took note of that. I think some people did not take note of that. Queues were long to register as voters. The queues were long to vote for change. And you did vote for change. We thank you for that. Truly, it's befitting to say this was your election. It was your election, evidenced by the numbers. The numbers that turned out to vote, large numbers. The energy and passion that was exhibited by this young population. Indeed, you send a clear message, a sounding message that has gone all around the world. It stated your intentions. We have heard you. We have heard you. Although this message you've passed on to HH, you've passed on to the running mate, and soon to be vice president. Not elect, but in situ. In situ. Under UPND Alliance, indeed the people of Zambia, those that are card-carrying members of our component parties are definitely fewer than the ordinary citizens that voted for us. Look at the numbers. So, it is clear that it's the people of Zambia who have given us such a huge sounding mandate to form government and to deliver on the promise of change. It is in no doubt what the instruction is to all of us that have been just elected into office at such a very, very difficult time. We understand what you've done. We understand what you want us to do. We comprehend that. We are under no illusion. We know what you want. And we want to thank you at this stage for your support. And we pray that we will be worth of your trust. We will be worth of your confidence that you have demonstrated and placed on our shoulders to deliver. To deliver, to answer your cries for change. Fellow citizens, it is indeed a new day in Zambia. It's a new beginning for all of us. You will see that, and you will make your own judgment. And will send a signal that that phraseology, we will leave it just a few days from now. Start marking the script of what we've been saying in terms of reuniting this country. And I can assure you in advance, we will get a high mark. To those, thank you, to those who voted for other candidates, because this is a democracy, this is competition, this is not war, this is not extermination of others, this is a competition to serve. And we want to recognize the fact that others voted for other candidates. And we say to all of you who voted for other candidates, we extend our hand, the hand of friendship, our respect for having decided to vote for alternative candidates. It doesn't hurt us, it just reinforces the importance of democracy, its value, the choices that people must continue to have. And no one should take away citizens' choices. Choices of leadership, choice on what they want to be in their country. The opportunities must be available for to make their decisions. And it should hurt no one. There should not be any cause for jail sentences for people to express their views in terms of who they want to live and how they want to live their lives. As long as they do that within the laws, within common decency, that should be promoted. And we want to thank you, such voters, and record our respect for you. Please get to know that. Though today you may be disappointed that your candidates did not win, we wish to embrace you as your brothers, as your servants, because that's what we truly are. Those of us who seek public office must get it and get it straight that we are not masters of the bill. We are servants of the bill.
Yes.
I think it's very important.
Yes.
On that score, I wish to confirm that I and our team, we will be, for me, president, and for others, servants for all of our citizens across the territory. It does not matter how you look by color. It won't matter how you look by height, by your features. It won't matter. Under this administration, it will not matter who your mother, who your father is, because you never made that decision. Yes. It is a decision beyond your control. Yes. But you will be an equal citizen of this beloved country called Zambia. Mark our words. Get your script and your pencil aside and keep marking as we serve you in the months, in the years to come. And after 5 years, take your talk and see how we have walked the talk. I think we will pass with flying colors. For those that voted for us, and for those that did not, you will be treated equally. Shall I repeat that? Yes. For emphasis. And you know what I mean. When I say that, you know what I mean. For those that voted for us, and those that did not vote for us, you'll be treated equally, equitably, fair. That's important to us. That's important to us. We will run this country without preference for any group over another. Absolutely no preference at all. We will govern without selectivism. We will serve knowing that all citizens to us are identical twins in the way we see you, in the way we serve you. It will not matter what your name is, your surname is, for you to rise in the civil service, to be permanent secretary, to be secretary of cabinet, your surname won't matter. What will matter? What will matter? Two things. One, you are a citizen of Zambia. Two, that you're competent for the job at hand. That's it. That's it. Nothing else. If you say that, no one will retire you in national interest, yet it's under the guise of personal interest. Nothing of that sort will happen ever again. Not under our administration. And I send a signal to all my colleagues that will serve in cabinet and in other portfolios that you're not coming into cabinet to marginalize citizens, to exclude citizens. You are coming into cabinet to be a tool for inclusion, to be a tool for unity, to be a tool for creating opportunities for all our people. Simple? Yes. Isn't it? It's as simple as that. That we need to promote the concept of unity and diversity. 72 ethnic groups, all of them gifts from God. Sometimes minor variations in the culture, in the upbringing. We will not focus on the differences. We will focus on the things that should unite us as a nation. Big difference, isn't it? Yes. I think you know what I'm talking about. Yes. You understand people who sang the song of ethnic hatred throughout their campaign, but yet in their hometown, they lost to us, who they demonized. Now is the time. Now is the time to forgive such people. For they did not know what they were doing. Now is the time for us to show them the better side of life and perception of other humans. I guess if they are normal, they will learn a lesson going forward. That divisiveness will get you punished by the voters. And I'm proud of the voters of Zambia across the country. I'm very proud of you voters representing the 18 million plus Zambians. You have said no to ethnic divide. Look at the results. Look at where our votes are coming from. Look at these millions of votes. They've been delivered by all the 10 provinces of Zambia. That is beautiful, isn't it? Yes. That is lovely, isn't it? Yes. Against an orchestrated hate language, hate messages promoted by those who had the opportunity to rein in on such people, but did not. It only tells you a message that they actually sent them out to say those things against fellow citizens. That should come to an end. You being the Alliance members, you are not about to replace those individuals with yourselves. Then you are not different from those individuals. I hope I'm clear about it.
Yes, yes.
Let us put past behind us. For it is what we do now in the present that will define our future. Completely. At this stage, I seek your attention, added attention to more than what you granted me already. I want to spend a minute or so to talk about violence, lawlessness.
Yes.
Let me be clear. We are categorically clear about this. We are victims of violence. We are victims of demonization, mudslinging. For years, you all know that. We are victims of retribution. We are not about to take public office, replace those that have been very violent against our people, and only to start a new wave of violence. We're not about to be that. Absolutely not. I have heard, I have seen on social media, some people out there that should damage anyone else's property. Even when you know the owner abused you. Because if you do that, you are no different from those people. I want to believe we are different from those people.
Yes.
And that's why Zambians have given us this huge mandate to correct those wrongs. Please, do not cause violence out there. Please do not damage anyone's property, public property, private property. If you damage a shopping center, a shop, because you know the owner offended you, you are taking away someone's job. Tomorrow they will not be able to work in that shop. But in our manifesto, we are talking about creating jobs. So you are negating the very reason that Zambians have voted for us. That's not who HH is. Follow my example. Follow our example. Demonized, arrested 15 times. We are not going into office to arrest those who arrested us. Because then we are no different from them. Nami kuko bana wa Yesu. Nami longa. Come out of the streets. Come out of the streets. If you have bad intentions, if you want to harm somebody, if you want to damage someone's property, come out of the streets. I know you may be angry. I know you were tear gassed over the last 7 years. I know you were arrested. I'm one of you, but I'm not bitter. Follow my example. Follow my example. Show magnanimity. You should celebrate. Indeed. It's cause for celebration. New dawn. Freedom. Rule of law. Anti-corruption. Opportunity for education. For all. Opportunity for a job. Opportunity to do business. I would like to see many young people become businessmen at an age earlier than when I became a business person myself, at 26. I want to see people at 21 becoming businessmen, and we shall support you. But that's not connected to being violent. We want to see magnanimity. We want to see a new way of treating the violent ones. And I want to assure you, a few days from now, there will be no bus stop where you fear to go to.
Yes!
Have formally conceded defeat they have congratulated us for winning this election, which we have won, which has been delivered to us by the people of Zambia. And this win is for you as well. Believe us, you will see that in the months ahead. You will see that in the months ahead. This acknowledgement of our victory, to say, not to be said by the people, is humbling. And a few minutes ago, this list of precious competitors in the presidential race have added on another colleague who was slow. Sure, he had his own reasons. If anything, we should expand those minimums. Watch the space. Check if we are just playing with words. Check that. I'm not talking about lawlessness here. I'm not talking about corruption, because we have a zero tolerance to corruption. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your rights, your liberties, your freedom to do what is within the laws, your freedom to aspire to be anything you wish to be. I never thought that I would sit and seek the presidency of this country. Because I was born in a village, grass-thatched house, went to school first 3 years, no shoes. But I got the opportunity. We want to expand these opportunities for all our children. Revive our economy and deliver on our expectations. The journey will be tough, challenging, there will be ups and downs, but I'm certain that with hard work and commitment, we will succeed in building a better life for all our citizens. I do believe in that. Finally, let me thank you again, my masters, our masters, the people of Zambia, for the huge mandate you have bestowed upon us to serve you, and we will serve you better. I believe in that. We will not let you down. God bless you all, and God bless the Republic of Zambia. I thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We now take questions, and the questions should be strictly limited to the subject discussed here.